Aries, the very first sign of the zodiac, blazes to life between March 21st and April 19th, represented by the ram and ruled by fiery Mars. Aries is bold, passionate, and full of unstoppable energy. They are the trailblazers, always ready to take the lead, start something new, and charge ahead with fearless determination. Strengths: Aries radiates confidence, courage, and enthusiasm. They are natural leaders, full of drive and ambition, often inspiring others with their adventurous spirit. Their straightforward honesty and infectious energy make them exciting to be around, and they thrive in fast-paced, dynamic environments. But Aries has its weaknesses too. Their fiery nature can make them impulsive, impatient, and sometimes quick-tempered. They may dive headfirst into challenges without thinking things through, and their need to always be first can come across as competitive or self-centered. At their best, Aries remind us of the power of action. To take risks, to pursue dreams, and to live with passion. They are the spark that ignites change, proving that courage and drive can open any door. Taurus, the second sign of the zodiac, is the grounded, steady counter to Aries' fiery charge. Symbolized by the bull and ruled by Venus, Taurus connects deeply to beauty, comfort, and the physical world. Calm, reliable, and patient, they move at their own pace, valuing quality, depth, and stability in life, love, and work. Loyal and persistent, they are often the steady presence holding everything together, with talents in sensory pursuits like cooking, music, or design. But their love of stability can turn to stubbornness, resistance to change, or even possessiveness. Though slow to anger, once provoked, they are formidable. Taurus avoids chaos, preferring peace, trust, and simplicity, yet they command respect when they speak. At their best, they nurture and build with quiet strength. At their worst, they can be immovable and indulgent. Above all, Taurus reminds us of the power of patience, consistency, and creating something lasting. Gemini, the third sign of the zodiac, is symbolized by the twins, a reflection of their dual nature and boundless curiosity. Born between May 21st and June 20th, Geminis are ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication, which makes them quick-witted, expressive, and endlessly adaptable. Their greatest strengths lie in their intelligence, charm, and versatility. They thrive in conversation, bringing fresh ideas and energy to every interaction. With their sharp minds and playful spirits, Geminis can light up any room and adapt to almost any situation. But with strengths come challenges. Geminis are known for restlessness and inconsistency, often struggling to stay grounded or stick to one path. Their dual nature can make them seem indecisive, and sometimes, their love for variety leads to scattered focus. At their best, Geminis are curious explorers, connecting people and ideas in ways that inspire growth and excitement. At their worst, they may seem unpredictable or unreliable. Yet, it's this very duality that makes Gemini one of the most dynamic and fascinating signs of the zodiac. Cancer, the fourth sign of the zodiac, is ruled by the moon and symbolized by the crab. People born under Cancer are deeply emotional, intuitive, and protective of those they love. Their strength lies in their nurturing nature. They are compassionate, loyal, and always ready to provide comfort and support. Cancers value home and family above all, creating safe spaces where others feel cared for. But with their sensitivity comes vulnerability. They can be moody, withdrawn, and easily hurt, often retreating into their shell when they feel insecure. At times, their attachment to the past makes it hard for them to let go. Still, at their core, Cancers are empathetic souls with strong intuition and unwavering devotion. Their ability to love deeply, protect fiercely, and connect on an emotional level makes them one of the most heartfelt and caring signs of the zodiac. With their mix of strength and sensitivity, Cancer reminds us of the true power of love, loyalty, and emotional connection. Leo, the fifth sign of the zodiac, is ruled by the sun and symbolized by the lion. Bold, charismatic, and full of life, Leos thrive in the spotlight and naturally inspire those around them. Their generosity, loyalty, and warm spirit make them fiercely protective friends and passionate leaders. They radiate confidence, creativity, and ambition, often chasing big dreams with fearless determination. But with such pride comes challenges. Leos can be stubborn, self-centered, and overly dramatic when things don't go their way. Their desire for attention can sometimes overshadow others, and their strong will converge on arrogance. Yet at their best, Leos shine as vibrant, uplifting forces, bringing warmth, courage, and a touch of magic to every room they enter. Virgo, the sixth sign of the zodiac, is born between August 23rd and September 22nd. Represented by the maiden and ruled by Mercury, Virgos thrive on order, precision, and the pursuit of improvement, always striving to make things better than they found them. Strengths: Virgos are intelligent, practical, and hardworking. Their sharp minds and keen eye for detail make them excellent problem solvers. They are dependable, organized, and often the ones who bring clarity and structure to chaos. Loyal and caring, Virgos show their love through acts of service and support. But their weaknesses can't be overlooked. Virgos can be overly critical, both of themselves and others, and their perfectionist nature may leave them stressed or dissatisfied. At times, they may come across as reserved or overly cautious, afraid of making mistakes. At their best, Virgos are the quiet achievers, combining intelligence with compassion, and proving that true strength lies in patience, precision, and a caring heart. Libra, the seventh sign of the zodiac, is symbolized by the scales, a reflection of their deep desire for harmony, fairness, and balance in all areas of life. Ruled by Venus, the planet of love and beauty, Libras are natural diplomats with a magnetic charm and a strong appreciation for art, style, and meaningful connections. Their strengths lie in their ability to see every side of a situation, making them skilled peacemakers and excellent communicators. They thrive in partnerships and value equality, often bringing people together with grace and ease. But Libras also have weaknesses. Their need to keep the peace can make them indecisive, hesitant to take a firm stand, or overly focused on pleasing others at the cost of their own needs. At times, they may avoid conflict so much that important issues go unresolved. Still, their warmth, kindness, and natural elegance shine through, making Libras one of the most beloved and socially gifted signs of the zodiac. Scorpio, the eighth sign of the zodiac, is symbolized by the scorpion and ruled by Mars and Pluto. Born between October 23rd and November 21st, Scorpios are known for their passion, intensity, and magnetic presence. They carry a natural air of mystery, often drawing others in with their depth and determination. Their greatest strengths are loyalty, resilience, and powerful intuition. Scorpios are fearless and focused, able to transform challenges into opportunities and achieve almost anything they set their minds to. But with such intensity come weaknesses. They can be secretive, controlling, or overly suspicious. Jealousy and possessiveness may surface, making them difficult to fully understand. At their best, Scorpios are transformative and deeply committed, inspiring others with their strength. At their worst, they struggle with trust and control. It's this complexity and emotional depth that makes Scorpio one of the most powerful and captivating signs of the zodiac. Sagittarius, the adventurous archer of the zodiac, is known for boundless optimism, curiosity, and a love for freedom. With a fiery spirit, they embrace life's challenges with courage and a thirst for knowledge. Sagittarians are open-minded, honest, and often inspire others with their enthusiasm and big-picture thinking. But their quest for excitement can lead to restlessness, impatience, and a tendency to speak before thinking. They may struggle with commitment and dislike feeling tied down, sometimes appearing careless or inconsistent. At their best, Sagittarius lights up the world with positivity and vision. At their worst, they can be blunt, distracted, and hard to pin down. They are the dreamers, explorers, and truth-seekers of the zodiac. Capricorn, the zodiac's relentless climber. But behind their success lies a side most people never see. Born between December 22nd and January 19th, Capricorns are symbolized by the mountain goat, steady, determined, and always aiming higher. They don't just chase dreams, they build them, brick by brick, with patience, discipline, and a quiet determination that can outlast any storm. Ruled by Saturn, the planet of structure and responsibility, Capricorns thrive on order, strategy, and long-term vision. They are practical, reliable, and when they set their sights on a goal, nothing, and no one, can stand in their way. They understand that real success is earned over time, not handed out overnight. Their strengths? An iron work ethic, incredible self-control, and the rare ability to turn obstacles into stepping stones. They lead by example, showing that persistence can be more powerful than speed, and they earn respect through action, not talk. But here's the twist. Capricorn's greatest strength can also be their weakness. Their drive can make them overly serious, guarded, or even afraid to take risks. Perfectionism can trap them, and their high standards can push people away. And sometimes, they get so focused on the climb that they forget to look up and see how far they've come. Yet, here's the part most miss. When a Capricorn learns to balance ambition with joy, they become unstoppable, not just climbing mountains, but enjoying the view from the top. So, is Capricorn the hardest worker in the zodiac, or the most misunderstood? Maybe both. Aquarius, the water bearer of the zodiac, is born between January 20th and February 18th, known as the visionary. Aquarius thrives on originality, independence, and forward-thinking ideas. They are ruled by Uranus, the planet of innovation and change, which gives them a rebellious streak and a desire to challenge the ordinary. Strengths? Aquarians are intelligent, open-minded, and deeply humanitarian. They see the bigger picture, often working toward causes that benefit not just themselves, but the world around them. Their creativity and unique perspective make them problem solvers who think outside the box. But weaknesses come with the territory. Aquarius can be unpredictable, emotionally detached, and sometimes stubborn in their ideals. Their need for independence may make them seem aloof or hard to pin down. At their best, Aquarians are trailblazers, inspiring others to embrace change, think differently, and create a better future. They remind us that progress begins with imagination. Pisces, the 12th and final sign of the zodiac, born between February 19th and March 20th, represented by two fish swimming in opposite directions. Pisces embodies duality, both dreamer and realist, both giver and escapist. Ruled by Neptune, the planet of imagination and intuition, Pisces are deeply empathetic, compassionate, and creative. They have an almost psychic ability to sense the emotions of others, making them natural healers, artists, and visionaries. Their strengths lie in their kindness, adaptability, and vivid imagination. They thrive when expressing themselves through art, music, or spirituality, often inspiring those around them with their gentle wisdom. But every sign has its shadow. Pisces can be overly sensitive, indecisive, and at times, too trusting. Their rich inner world can make them prone to escapism or getting lost in daydreams, avoiding harsh realities. At their best, Pisces are compassionate souls who remind us of the beauty in empathy, intuition, and imagination.